Good evening and welcome to Channel Yemaswati News. I'm Linda Shonga with your headlines. Yemaswati students and those who are working in Ukraine are said to have been stuck in that country, even though the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in the country is doing by all means to evacuate them to neighboring countries for safety. Prince Mfazi stated that the council that is looking or deliberating on the Prince Ngaba's land dispute issue should be truthful and always release verdicts that will be constructive to the community. Labuyel Tsemba organization donated clothing to 100 people of Masundwini, where they are expected to keep warm as we are approaching the winter season. As the world continued to monitor the situation between Russia and Ukraine, it is stated that President Vladimir Putin has agreed to engage in talks on the issue of his invasion into Ukraine. Yemaswati students and those who are working in Ukraine are said to have been stuck in that country, even though the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in the country is doing by all means to evacuate them to neighboring countries for safety. As the world continued to watch the events unfolding in Ukraine and Russia, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in the country continues to make means of evacuating Yemaswati who are stuck in Ukraine. According to the Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Senator Tulidladla, they are trying to make exits in neighboring borders from Ukraine to Romania, Ukraine to Poland, or either Slovakia.
EU ambassador lokanekte la ekhaya liyasisithande kakhulu ulokunye nje vele siyayibona impumelelo siyababona abantwana baphuma baya kulelo dolobha lapho sibathola khona. Sisenenkinyanyana lencane ngalapha ngase-border Ukraine nePoland. Ngilapho lapho sisenenkinga khona sisazama ukuyisotha naye uyazama but ibhizi kakhulu. I think isuke bekubutane kakhulu yini nala madolobha lamakhulu. So ngiyelo ngathi sasinika inkinyanyana nyalo. Abafuna ukuthi labantwana bendlule ngetinyawo, bafuna ukuthi bendlule ngetimoto kanti uma basuka kuleli dolobha lelidvude, which is about 3 hours away from the border, ukhaza ukuthi bathola emathekisi abashiya endleleni. Uma sebasuka kule border ngetinyawo, awu ayala lamasotha ukuthi bangene. So nako lethi sazama ukulungisa, December ukuthi utawugcina kulungile. Kula lamanye emabhoda December ukuthi batakuphuma labantwana either namuhla noma kusasekuseni. So sesitawuva kahle kusasa ukuthi bakhona indaba baphumile bakuphi nyalo, labanye bawuphuma kuborder yaseSlovakia nabo sigadile ukuthi ingabe baphuma njani. Sengabatawuphuma eRomania but sinenkinga vele nale Ukraine Poland kakhulu the Ukraine side la kule border yasePoland. The majority of them basetimeleni basukile kula city abo sebahamba ngama-groups bofika kula mabhoda. Kuhamba kuba mnyama senze kukhanye but ndiyamethemba uNkulunkulu kutawugcina kukhanye bonke baphumile bantwana. Njengakusho nje nyalo manje ukuthi uma ungasho ukuthi batali labanebantwana eRussia sicela bangene ku-WhatsApp group yebatali baseRussia. Nakhona kunye nje kufanele sibukusane bona singaze nakhona situmeke if ukuthi abakhona esisolako. So emesela amanye datawufika ukuthi lalele sibuke.
The minister further urged parents to contact the ministry on their WhatsApp group, especially those who have children in Russia, so that they can continue to make arrangements of how they can assist their children out of Europe. Prince Mfazi stated that the council that is looking or deliberating on the Prince Ngaba's land dispute issue should be truthful and always release verdicts that will be constructive to the community. Prince Mfazi stated that he hopes there will be judgment that is fair in the matter that concerns the land dispute of Prince Ngaba in Matsapa, following that they've been in and out of courts trying to bring back the situation to normality. As the matter is now in the hands of the authorities, they are hoping it will take a good turn.
Yeah, I concern longer sesike sahlangana wakupasikhulu khulumisa ngoba nanyalo sesike sajika khona lapha ngiyobona leti khongwana. Manje ke indlela yesebenzela ngakhona. Ngaba kufisa nekucela nje kuleli bandla lenkosi. Ukuthi mali isebenza nzaba manje libede uNkulunkulu. Ngoba lapha lokwendekako. Unana ngibavela bathi wakamazika ngicumbi. Ngumbi indlela yakho siyathi wona umfana nkosi. But le ndlela la abute ngala labadzala lapha kuba like bantwana bagcina abasangana kumele baphendule bathi sicela inhlonipho nakuwe. Bese sekuba nalo babe mhlamba nyathi. Babe mhlamba nyathi. Kuyimvela kancane noma ngikwati kwami angeke kukhona ukuthi ngathi driver mayibhathi ekhayekile makato ukuchayela lapha abangidrive abesena so wathi konke lokuhambisana ekhaya akambe emagcinisweni nkosi lokulandzelako ke lokunye bataba nako lokuzonye kusabanye sayeke swayini kulima abashithi kwakithi kwaba amandla kwaba kufisha kwemandla sangakhona ukulima so ke ngakwati ke ukuthi kaningi bafika vele bafuna ukuthi kuthengiswa ngokuthi nasikho la kholene kuthengisa sabinza isaqala makhamba kahle sebana lamandla manje khona abantu balima lokunye kuyavakala kona ukuthi indzawo yemapostcard lami ngengala ukuthi lo mbala umfazi ngoba labanye abacanga lo mbala umfazi bekamsikade nani ngabe mthuna mangabe shothi indzawo tinzaphi lapha sekubuya nganje sokusuka lethu le-SCCU kufika nase-13 sekuthiwa emfana nkosimo udalwa ngibani lo mfazi umfazi benza bale nkosi manje asebenza uNkulunkulu ngoba akamisi gcina khona singangqwabana bomnakethu la ngiphi akamfana nkosi umfazi lapha indzawo ngazi umfazi ngila sekusafaka ama-flats kahle nyana but le kamfana umfazi sengathinzakala sinzeke nje kancane lo babe elibhedla lafa khona lena khunja lama-flats kahle kunayelo umgwaqo bezisekwana shothi ngale ngendla sathi usikamfana ngosincaba la ngentasi ngila besikhona khona thina manekelo sokuthusa kunyana kamfana ngosincaba mhlambe bona bakhala ukuthi sekugcwele mhlambe nekubo sengikhalani behlela ngendasi kude kahle bayehla nje sengaphela nekuphela lengakubo kanathi sibasekhaya sathi sibakithi la akamele basilwisa kanjani
Indasho channel Yemaswati News Justice Dlamini Matsapa. Residents of Lamkapi today gathered in their first chiefdom meeting to discuss on predicaments they continue to face and prepare for the upcoming year and meeting that should be staged. Lamkapi Royal Chiefdom today staged their first and beginning of the year meeting where they are expected to discuss issues of filling out vacant positions, as following that they lost a member of the inner council who was the headman, Mr. Masego. According to Beva Lopez, the senior prince at Mapedla Lopez Chiefdom, they are expected to address other issues of staging meetings that will be constructive to the Royal Chiefdom.
Lo mhlangano ke utowendlulela ukuthi kusale kuvuleka leminyende mhlangano ngokukhona ukukhulunyiswa tindzaba dalo mango letinyenti letisalele emuva kunendzaba letsinza emaduna lamanye ashona maduna lakhona kusele linye kusele ngwenya ehlobana siteka ke indzaba lethi imihlangano itawahamba njani kusukela nyalo kuvunyelwana ke ukuthi kutaboba kabili ngenyanga ngelinye liviki litaba lekuteka tindzaba temango, lelinye liviki ke kube tindzaba tentuthuko. Siyakholwa ukuthi nakuhambe kahle ingqikithi lenkulu namhla ngokuthi kufuna agcwaliswe bandlanyana. Nakubuya umhlangano lolandzela kwabe sekagcwalisiwe. Bese ke yabo kwayindzaba ukuthi kusebente kanjani netikotsi. Cishe lokukhulu kwalomuhla ngoloko. Sifika kulesigaba salo mhlangano nje. Sinikwe umthwalo ukuthi njengoba hambile lobeka sesangweni babe maseko abantu abengosi kufuna abahlani balungise leyo ndzaba ukuze abantu batolungiselwa incwadi lethi semthethweni yetalo mango. Indzaba ke abantu abengosi leyo lefuna bayihlanganele lebe kufanele ngabe bahlangene ngalesine.
Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shong, Kimberly Mavuso, Lamkapi Etienne. BULLETIN organization donated clothing to 100 people of Masundwini, where they are expected to keep warm as we are approaching the winter season. We have a report. BULLETIN organization donated food parcels and clothing to members of the community at Masundwini today, where they staged a meeting in their old chiefdom, stating that it is important to give back to the community as they are based in the community.
The non-profit organization ligama lethu singu-BULLETIN charity ngi-founder yale organization. Sina 2 months sicalile sesebasha nje.
Engabe yini lokunibeka emasondweni namuhla emphakathi?
Okay, sihamba tindzawo ngetindzawo asikacala emasondweni kuphela, sesibuya uMalinza boluve kokuphi lokho nje sibasha. Siyalalela nje bantfu lesebasati ngoba siyesiposte laphana lapha silalele kubantu lesebazivile ukuthi singakuphi basishayele nalana nje sibheke kuva ukuthi okay kunalabaswele labafana nalabalela sesike sajika khona sasesisino asihambe sibheke ngakhona emasondweni. Sinesiphethe timpahla leti tawulingana abantu labang100 bantfana nebantu labadzala. Kahle sisita abantu labadzala nebantfana labangakhona ukutendela.
Nami njengemfana lohamba kukhona into engonyama BULLETIN Yemaswati charity organization sengisahamba ngatibona sakhulumisana nato ngabona bahamba baphasive timpahla nalowa ngasingabacela phela senivele nale bakithi siqalile ke betini namhla la ekhaya ku-Royal Cross emasondweni batopha nje sive ngoba siyasive sengonyama sikhona sehlwahlukene sibantu kwala banzikile kwala banjani njanyana.
Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shong with Justice Lamini Masundwini. Mr. Domingos Tom of the Mozambique Association commends government for the move of registering people in communities through the moping exercise, stating that statelessness is an issue that is faced by most Mozambicans and hope that this will be a program that will also include them. Domingos Tormo, the chairman of the Mozambican Association in the country, is excited to know that the Ministry of Home Affairs will be visiting regions through their moping exercise, which will allow Yemaswati and foreign nationals in the country to register for national certificates and identity cards. Tormo stated that this is one step which will allow them, as they have many people under their association, estimated at 10,000, and now they'll be able to secure the important documents.
Bangakhona kusitakana njani ngoba ihlupheko lenkulu kakhulu mina kethu leyo. Ihlupheko lenkulu kakhulu kunebantwana lesibatele ababhaliseke, kunebantu lebale emakhaya lemiphakathi babuya katseni sebakhulile labantu ababhaliseke. Ngiyathemba ukuthi njenga ashito nje lokhulumela letiko ukuthi abayi bonke abantu batochaziseleka lapho because thina besigadzile ukuthi nasi sitobithwa engcenye sitochazisela sitokhona ukuchazisela lesivo sabuka ukuthi no njenga ministry seyisukumisela umsebenzi ndefuthi kwamemetela lokhulumela letiko ukuthi abahambe bonke labahlala kangwane. Ngathemba ukuthi nabafika kuletindzawo batafika bachaziseleka nasi sithi sina lokuthi ithemba ukuthi bantu baseMozambique labahlelela batayichola ngichazikelo bathophela bathola ukusizakala ngiyathemba ukuthi abasukume bonke nalashithi nalalibonjene sigadzile nala kaho sigadzile ukuthi nabafika vela sichamuke siye khona lemphakathi natinkundla labatobhalisela khona basichazisele kodwa kunye bese kugadzile nathi njenge organization ngulokusalako umsakathi thina njengenhlangano esemthethweni kule live kunemsebenzi lonjene ukuthinza labantu bakuhamba njengaba bathinza ama refugees abasinze nathi basichazisele kwesihola live sihola abantu bang 10,000 over 10,000 bala kangwane labantu labalaki.
Care about what goes onto your skin. You care about the products that are approved by dermatologists, suitable for your skin type, and renowned for real customer testimonials. You want that glow. The Portia M Beauty Store at Swaziland's Gables Shopping Centre has the products you need to achieve those skin goals. Water! Come get that glow.
Nalo liquthe likhala lijabulela kutsabuka kwekusa batukulu babanzatela ingani phelethi uyabhadla inqanqwane entengane emanda savela yaqaphathela emakhamba semengabononi neti ngomshini shukela lo sekusele manje ngishukela shukela waseSwatini lonothile.
WaterAid commends the project that have been launched as they are collaborating with National Disaster Management Agency, which looks into the issues of fisheries and water supply in the country, stating that at least 30% coverage of people who did not access water will now be assisted. WaterAid is grateful with a program that has been funded by Brazil, India and South Africa, which was launched by the Deputy Prime Minister's office this past week, where it is expected that they will meet their target of covering at least 30% of the remaining people that are unable to access clean water, where 3,000 households will be assisted in the program that will be supported by WaterAid and NDMA, as it also looks into the issue of climate change.
Project lena le tawusita live kakhulu ikakhulu etindzabeni temandi lahlobile. Siyathi ukuthi silive sena 30% webantu labede mandi lahlobile. So nangabe le project lena labang 3,000 itawubaniketa imandi. Siyajabula kakhulu ukuthi leto tinombolo leti lelinani lebantu lelite mandi liyangekwehla. Umgomo welive nemgomo wethu singWaterAid kwekuthi akushaye 2030 wonke umuntu anemandi lahlobile ekhaya noma anemandi lahlobile edudane nasekhaya. So ima projects lafana nalawa afaka sandla lesikhulu. Phinze ke futhi le project idlala inzima lemcoka kulendzaba ye-COVID-19 ngoba i-COVID ichamuke yasiniketa insayelo etinenge. Faka ekhathi futhi le project indzaba te-climate change. Ifaka ekhathi nendzaba tekulima, tindzaba tetinhlanti, i-project nje leyenabile kakhulu lefaka tinhlangothi letinenge. So sima partners siyajabula kuba ingcenye yale project nokuthi linani lebantu lelitsite lenganga 3,000 litawuthola lolu lusito lolufaka letinhlangothi letehlukahlukene. Le project lena itawusita abantu kutotonke letifundza kunama projects latewendiwa etinhlanti lakhuluma ngendzaba ye-food security.
Mhlanga also stated that there will be technologies that will be used using municipalities of erecting impermeable surface covering to prevent or manage floods, as this program is meant for rural and urban areas. Linda Shong for Channel Yemaswati News, Mbabane. Piowake Dlamini, a Swatini gospel artist, stated that he is aware of the situations children in the rural areas are facing, where he was donating shirts to children, stating that they have to look uniform while they attend classes with their peers. Piowake Dlamini, a Swatini gospel artist, took it upon himself to donate shirts that are of school uniform to Yemaswati Primary, a school based in the Lubombo region in Big Bend, stating that it is important to give back to the community as he had the experience of being in need, stating that many people are always looking for donations and basing it into the cities. His foundation and his company is always focusing on giving to people in the rural areas.
Nokusende kokuthi namhlanje sithe lana ngokuthi sonke isikhathi thina sipha communications uma sicabanga kupha siyisibukele indzawo lethi semakhaya. Ngicabanga ukuthi 2019 sike sakwenda nje ukuthi siphe emajele lamajele labe siwapha besipha lamajele lakhashana nedolobha la kungekho kule corridor yamanzini Mbabane le wonke umuntu lophako upha le edolobheni but thina siyisibuza singcono siyele ekhaya la kungafinyelela labanye abantu khona thina sibe kunetinyawo ukuthi sifinyelele khona. So sifanele indzawo lethi semakhaya abantwana labaswele i-background yaphe kwakhe ke injalo ngikhula nami ngaphandle beba ngekho bengikhuliswa ngikhokho so kweswela ngiyakwazi.
The head teacher for Yemaswati appreciated the kind gesture by Dlamini.
Siyabonga kakhulu uNkulunkulu lakanithinzile njengoba simathi ukuthi usihlabela ingoma kaKristu uMkristu ke naye siyabonga ukuthi amthinze ukuthi namuhla aholwa ngibabe Mbhamali liqopho balenzawo abakhona ukusi-identify ukuthi bangasishiyi
ndile kwakhe ngekwatana kwethu naye sawangithinza ukuthi asitophala. Sibonga nje uNkulunkulu ukuthi simniketele namleli akangenhle kakhulu kuye. Sibonga kakhulu nethi bengingasho nje ukuthi nayitinye izinto inkosi lo msebenzi lesiwusebenzayo Nkosi yami nanto betingavela nje sihambe sipha uNkulunkulu tawubusisa mina.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shong, Kimberly Mavuso, Yemaswati. Sports news. Mbabane Highlanders staged a party today commending the success they have managed to go through after being able to change into a company and also signing of other players, stating that they are looking to achieve more as the season continues. Mbabane Highlanders today staged a celebration. This is after they have been registered into a full company. Supporters and those in the football fraternity attended the event. In the process, while they were enjoying themselves, they heard bad news that part of their team members were involved in an accident in South Africa, which made the director, Mr. Ali Komongwe, to be absent in the celebration, but everything went according to order.
No, lapha besihlele ukuthi sitojabula ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders igcina seyinkampani. Emva kwemzukuzuku lomkhulu nawe lo uvile. Kepha ke uNkulunkulu uyanihlelela tintfo takhe. Uhlelile nje ukuthi akube kanje. Chief uyeta ekseni ngihambile ngawuzama ukuyohlola lo mntwana. Ngamhlola la kusini ngaphindze ngaya lesibhedlela ngamhlola. Then ke bekasemele ama results sengiyabuya ngala ngoba bengijakela umcimbi.
Ngoba nathi lasithola khona lithuba lekwatana maybe nalabo la sithi balandzeli bethu labanye nema former players ethu siwabonile akhona la nalabadzala ke laba basolo nje bakhona bayihola le team kusukela emuva sithola nelithuba lekwatana nabo kungaba ngiloko nje kakhulu konga nje eMaswatini yonke ukusupporta lo msebenzi lomkhulu kangaka and besethemba ukuthi uhambe kahle kakhulu.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe with Kimberly Mavuso in Lobamba, Ezulwini. Recapping our top stories to English news. Yemaswati students and those who are working in Ukraine are said to have been stuck in that country, even though the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation in the country is doing by all means to evacuate them to neighboring countries for safety. Prince Mfazi stated that the council that is looking or deliberating on the Prince Naba's land dispute issue should be truthful and always release verdicts that will be constructive to the community. Labuyel Tsemba organization donated clothing to 100 people of Masundwini, where they are expected to keep warm as we are approaching the winter season. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.
This weather forecast is proudly brought to you by FSRA.